G'day gamers, Ranger Tony here, back with some more SOLASTA Crown of the Magister, where we're playing around with wizards and learning everything there is about the wizard class and all of the spells and how they all work and how much fun they are, etc, etc. We're basically looking at shock arcanists and just full disclosure here, not that it's really a big thing, but this is basically research so that I can produce as accurate as possible a build guide for a shock arcanist. Now, unlike some build guides where I can go to level 10 or whatever, I can really only go to level 5 or 6 with this, because at that point you get access to 4th level spells which they haven't implemented yet. So there's nothing to pick. So you end up just picking more and more 3rd, 2nd, 1st, whatever, to fill slots, which is not ideal. So anyway, when last we left off, let's just have a quick review of all of our characters here. So we have Blaze, our human. Of course, he's a shock arcanist. He is... yeah, we didn't give him... So he is a academic. And at the moment his armor class is 13. If we want to waste, well, not waste, but use one of our spells for the day, we can bump that up to mage armor. So we will do that in a minute before we get to the combats. And we're using Dancing Light, Firebolt, and Shadow Dagger, a range of spells, but we're concentrating on the evocation spells, because that's what the shock arcanist is proficient in. So that's all good. Then we have Willow, our marsh halfling. Now, the reason I picked a halfling for this guy is because of their lucky nature, which means if we ever roll a 1, we get to re-roll it. It doesn't do it for damage, but it does do for hits or saves, things like that. He is a sellsword, so he has and is able to use medium armor. So he's currently wearing scale mail, so his armor class is 16, so he won't be using a mage armor spell. He can't use a mage armor spell until he takes that off. He has pretty much the same pretty much the same spells, full stop. He does have sleep and color spray, though, rather than hideous laughter. And mage armor, of course. Well, no, he has hideous laughter and protection from evil, but he doesn't have mage armor. Well, I mean, this guy's got sleep as well, but he's not memorizing it. He's also got jump, which we haven't really played around with. There's a place later on which we might want to do that. We have Gilda. She is a lawkeeper. That technically gives her access to some... So, for example, I could give... yes, I think I can give that to Gilda, and she can use it. No, why not? Yeah. So she can use a greatsword. Gonna leave it in her hands just because. She has no bonus with it. She's not a fighter, so she's only going to get a +2 to hit with it. But, you know, technically because she's a lawkeeper, she's got access to martial weapons. So that will be interesting for her. But her spells are much the same as Blaze's, although she's got slightly different cantrips. We've given her Light, Chill Touch, and Ray of Frost. They all sort of have their advantages, and it's picking out which ones you like the best and that sort of stuff. And then we've got Kendra, who is another sellsword. We just don't have any armor for her yet at the moment. her half-elf spell is Dancing Lights, and then she's got Chill Touch, Light, and Shadow Dagger, and our standard sort of array over here. Our two guys in the back row both have Detect Magic and Identify, just to help us detect magic and identify, just sort of doubling up on that. Technically, as a sellsword, we don't get proficiencies with any... Oh, we do get proficiency with longsword. No, as an elf, she gets proficiency with longsword, short bow, and longbow, because he doesn't have any proficiency with any other weapon except for dagger, dart, and quarterstaff. And then she's actually got hand axe as well as everything else because she's a dwarf. So that's interesting there. Now, we are a touch injured, but I feel like I would rather use potions or something to recover that health. So how about you drink that, and it does very little for you. What about you drink this? Okay, that's almost got you to full, and you can drink that, and that's almost got you to full. So that's good enough. As we can see, have I been up here? Have I? Hang on. Unknown contents. Empty. 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 Has this identified anything else? Unknown contents. No, there was nothing else that we could have found there. That's fine. Right, so we need to push that so that we can all climb up there, although some of us cannot get up. Our Willow, our halfling, cannot get up there. That's okay. We don't need him to at this point. We just need somebody to open that. And that's all fine. None of it's really all that useful, but we will take it because, you know, of course we will. And then we're going to click over here, which will climb us up here, and then jump, 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 jump. Maybe even one more jump beyond that. Oh. What is... I never noticed that that's searchable or something. It's not. I'm going to have to check that out in a sec because that's really weird. Let's all come up to there. And quick save. Just in case we don't get through that. And we did. Grab all of that. Okay. So what happens if we come down over to here? I want to see what that's all about.
What do you think?
Typical Manicalan architecture. The stone cutting is textbook. Using this orange stone from the mountain.
Is that all? Stone?
I'm not answering that.
Okay, that was a little weird, but if that's the way you want to play that, that's fine. We can do that. I just never noticed that was there before. Before we go any further, you need to cast Mage Armor on yourself. And you need to cast Mage Armor on yourself. There we go. And then we shall quick save again, and let's head on into here.
There's definitely been fighting here.
Why did we take this job again? Oh, yeah. These lovely council badges.
This is no time for jokes.
Right. Whoever did this could still be around, and we don't want them hearing us.
We should look for survivors. 50 people can't just vanish.
Did you see that? Someone's hiding inside the tower. It's a trap. The goblins killed everyone, and now it's our turn.
Or they're the survivors, and they're being cautious.
We need to get up to that door.
Back off! No closer!
Who's there?
We're not letting you in!
And we're not coming out!
Is Captain Henrik there? We need to talk to him.
Don't you dare speak his name, you filthy bastard!
Don't talk to them!
They'll cast a spell on you! Don't touch me!
Lost their minds, the lot of them. Let's get to the door. Maybe if they can see us up close, we can show them our council badges.
Wish I had a council badge. No, not really. Let's look at that.
What's this?
I believe this was called a minor imperial gate. At its height, the Manicalan Empire had countless gates like this to magically travel through the Empire. I don't suppose it still works. Some say there are still functioning gates.
And this plaque? Any value?
Maybe. The Tower of Knowledge? Why not?
D8, 1d8. There we go. Yep. Okay, that was a miss. Don't want too many of them. Very nice. Gee, no one commented on that. That's not good. Almost dead. saving a lot, that one. Just got to keep this pace up. Let's try a firebolt this time. Oh, and it only did 1 damage. Well, them's the breaks. Oh, I must have had a critical success. I did. Didn't last long. Gilda's doing the best at the moment. It's all random numbers though, but no, let's do the other one. Why can I not see that target? He's only above me. Fine. Ready a cantrip attack then. This is going to be annoying because we really don't have the healing potions to do much here. In fact, you don't have any at all. Right, so I say we go to here. And we take a short rest. G'day, St. Salvius. How you doing? Roll, 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 roll. Where are the other? There's one other. Is there more there? Looks like there was. probably other bags somewhere, but I don't care about that. I'm not going to try and hunt them down. Yeah, things are going all right. We're at this is the stage where things are a little bit hairy because you don't have, there's no place to rest. So you come in here, you fight. Why can I not move? There we go. So you fight, you fight a bunch of goblins here. And so I tried to just use cantrips for that. And then you come in here and you fight some more goblins in the cave. And again, I tried to just use cantrips for that. But I did do a short rest in there to get back some health, which meant my mage armor spell disappeared. So then I came up here and you do this fight here. And of course you lose a little bit more health in this area. Then you have to go into this area and you get the Sorak that fights you. Again, you don't have any chance to do a full rest here. Then you have to go down into the cave and you've got to do another couple of fights before you can actually do a long rest and recover, you know, hit points and spells and everything. So I'm trying to be really careful and sort of marshal my strength a little bit by not using too many spells, etc. Excuse me. It just makes... Whoop. No. And I've got to go back down and get him and... Excuse me. Oh, you're going down that way. No, that way. I don't actually have any potions. It was all just a misclick, so I'm going to... load the last save. I think I have all my sound issues sorted out today. Last night we had a bit of a problem with my voice echoing a bit. And something went screwy with my sound settings, and for some reason my desktop audio was echoing out my microphone. So I think I've got that sorted today. But it's definitely sort of pointing at the thing that I really need to potentially sort out a new computer for streaming. Well, it means I need to get a new gaming computer and then get another one, turn the new one into get a new gaming computer and turn this one into a streaming computer. Yeah, there's a couple of little minor things. I mean, I love the ability that you can just pause the game. That's great. Better than Baldur's Gate 3, even though Baldur's Gate 3 does have that ability, which wasn't in games like Divinity and things like that. But when you did it in Baldur's Gate, it actually put you into combat mode, whereas this doesn't. This just pauses. But, yeah, you've got it. There's no sort of, like, cancel movement option. So your best bet is to pause if you remember to do that. And then the other thing that I would like is the ability, like I click over here like that and they all face this direction. But if I click over here and let's say I want my party to be facing over this way, like this, when I click over there like that, they're not facing the way I want them to. So it becomes interesting. There's actually a little green area. Up there. Anyway, so that's a little bit annoying. I wish there was some way that I could dictate what direction they're going to face.
They're here.
So, did they say you?
You
Don't talk.
We're deputies of the council, sent by Protector Lyra Keen.
They do have council badges.
Sure, of course they do. Looted from whose corpse?
Open the damn door. There are only 4 of them. No! I said no!
Thank you for letting us in.
Don't thank me.
You're the officer.
Are you in charge here?
Lieutenant Beryl Stonebeard, second in command. After Captain Henrik.
So you really believe you were attacked by Sorax?
Man-sized lizards who speak? Oh yeah, they're real.
But we found no corpses. Nothing.
We know. They took all the bodies. Ours and theirs. So no one can prove they exist.
No proof. That's kind of awkward.
You won't laugh when they come back.
We got here without trouble.
Then they let you in. And now you're trapped with us.
Why would they do that?
How should I know? They're Sorax.
Mind if we talk to your buddies?
As long as you don't try anything clever. We're good.
But we're mages. We're super intelligent. Everything we do is clever. Can we talk to her again? We cannot. Okay. And there was nothing up there, so let's come down here. Oh, good. Another scale mail. That goes to you. I don't know. We really want the rest of this. The bow is worth a bit of money, but none of the rest of it is really worth it, quite frankly. You know what? I'm going to chuck let's drop that as well. I don't even know we really want to keep that. No, we don't. That's waste of money. So we wanted to give you that armor. Bingo. How much does that weigh? Nothing. Well, nothing appreciable. Quick save again, and let's talk to Daliat. I think we never really have much luck talking to him.
So, who are you, friend?
Daliat Sunbird Scout.
Do you believe they were Sorax?
Dunno. Seemed real, though.
What do you think they wanted?
To kill us all.
Not big on talk, huh?
I am having a pretty bad day, so if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna rest now.
Is it me, or didn't he look...
So, I'll come on down here. No. That was supposed to be all of us. There we go.
Now it's my turn, right?
What do you mean?
What is this? A murder investigation?
We just want to help.
Good luck with that.
We know there's a traitor among you. Help us, and we'll help you.
Oh,
I knew it. It's Daliat, right? Shh, he's looking at us. I'll tell you what. The scouts. They came back from a raid into the Badlands, found a ruin, came back with loot. The next day, this happens. Coincidence? You tell me.
The scouts, you say?
Only one of them's still alive. Daliat.
Oh, right.
And a quick save, and we open this up. Acid arrow, very nice. Bark skin, I don't think we can use. Unidentified potion, we'll identify that in a minute. Can we use that? No, we can't. Okay. If it wasn't for the fact that it's probably worth a pretty penny, I would be dropping it right about now. I really wish there was somewhere here that we could rest in this area.
Greetings, soldier.
Hi, name's Robar Sharp.
I gather you're a veteran of long standing.
Yeah, but I'm not in charge, mind you.
What do you think of Daliat?
Never liked him. He's hiding something. He's been nervous since we came back from the Badlands, but it'd be no good picking a fight with him now.
I understand. This Lieutenant Stonebeard, is she up to the job?
Clearly not. Look around. Losing the captain broke her.
How about Lisbeth? You're her superior.
Good woman. Strong, brave. You can trust her with a sword. That's worth something in my book.
So what do you think we should do?
For starters, not wait in here for the Sorax to come back and off us.
But Stonebeard says stay, and she's an officer, so...
Yeah, she's a stubborn one. And mutiny's a bad look on a soldier. You could talk to her. Deputy of the council and all.
So if we find a way, you're with us?
I'm with myself. But don't let that stop you.
Right, we need to make a decision here. If we don't help them, they'll either die or kill each other. So everyone has an opinion. But what are we gonna do? And what about Daliat? We got some pretty worrying hints about him. What if he really is hiding something important? We need to talk to him, find out the truth.
But we've talked to everybody. Why do we have to talk to them all again? So what happens if we come and talk to Robar again? Because normally you talk to one of these guys and it starts the fight. And I think the first time I did it, I talked to Daliat, and Robar ended up getting killed. The second time I talked to Beryl, and I think Lisbeth got killed. And then we had Robar and Stonebeard, yeah, in our party. The first time we had Stonebeard and Daliat in our party. So I wonder if I talk to him, whether we'll get a different party. So let's see.
Hello.
Deputies.
Actually, no, I think I did talk to him last time,
Never
because we
mind.
said...
We'll come back later.
Aye.
Let's talk to her. I preferred having Robar in my party than Daliat. That's for sure.
Can we talk?
What now?
No.
Sorry, we'll come back later.
I think I
You
will
do
talk
that.
to Daliat this time and see what happens. I'm hoping it's just random as to who gets done, who gets offed when the Sorak come back, or who ends up in your party anyway. As long as Robar doesn't get killed, I'll be happy.
We need to talk.
Do we?
Word is you took part in an expedition to the Badlands.
That's what we do here.
The Sorax attacked after you came back.
So what? I brought them here?
Did you bring something back?
We always do. Like the scavengers. Ask Sharp. He has tons of things brought back from there.
But maybe this time you took something special.
It's nothing of value to Sorax.
How would you know?
Damn. Let's try.
The council will reward you if you help us.
Ooh. Oh. Okay.
You won't buy me with words.
Trust us. We're all on the same side here.
No.
Ooh.
Show us, or we'll help ourselves.
I don't think so.
Oh. He's attacking us now. Well, that's interesting. Do you really want to do this? Because... Okay, well, because that's going to miss. And then we're going to cast this at you. And that's going to barely do anything. Oh, now he gets a bow. He never had a bow before when he was in the party. Damn it, he saved. I mean, I could have taken him out pretty easily if I had wanted to. Just, you know, one magic missile is enough to take him down, but the problem is I don't want to spend the spell level to do it, and now I've got someone who's almost dead again.
You've got some explaining to do.
Dagger was hiding this from you. That's probably why they attacked.
He refused to let it go, despite the danger.
I'm not surprised.
That's it? So when it's your turn to be killed, I should just say that?
Lisbeth!
Get you over there. And then... Damn it, he saved. Oh, thankfully he missed. Oh, you think climbing the wall's gonna help you, do you? I don't think so. Yeah, 1 point of damage. Not quite what I wanted. Do you have a healing potion? You do. How about you drink it? There we go. And then you are gonna cast slows him down a little bit. Didn't do much damage, but it's going to slow him down. And then, why are you not carrying your weapon around? I don't know. That's a better hit. Roast that lizard. That's a good hit. Okay, that wasn't a good hit. See if you can finish it.
Lisbeth,
I'm sorry.
I should have...
Stay with us, brother. We're not the enemy.
Sorax.
Right. Who's crazy now?
We must alert the council. Surviving is what matters now.
Look at that skin. It's unbelievable. He came from here. Look!
What's this? A secret passage?
From Imperial times.
That was just a scout. More will be coming. They're here. They're coming back. Outside! We need to go. Take your stuff. Into the secret passage before it's too late.
Right. You've only got 3 spells a day, but we're going to make sure you use all of them to heal people. We're not packet full. I don't think we can afford to take a short rest yet, but I think there's only one major fight we have to do before we can rest. So let's just make sure we quick save and then let's go and do it. Well, that's right, there's some good armor over here, isn't there?
This one didn't die yesterday. What's this outfit? Tiamarian. Who wants to open this? You never know, there might be a fortune in there.
So what's that? Magnificent leather armor, which none of us really want to wear. Or can wear. But we'll take it anyway. Scroll of colour spray. How much money? We've got enough money. Let's have a look at who can use the... I've already got colour spray. So does he. So does she. And so does she. So we will end up using that. There is the Scroll of Acid Arrow that we could potentially learn. But... Ooh, Silent Whisper Parchment. What the hell is that? No one in the party is proficient with this language. What's it written in? Okay. am I carrying that shield? I really don't know. Let's come back over here. And then we might as well do a detect magic ritual. And then let's peruse all of our stuff and see what's enchanted. So we got these. Well, it keeps unidentifying that potion. That's terrible because we know it. We know what that is. So they're the only stuff there. Are you carrying anything? No, except for that potion, which is expected. That sword is not magical. Didn't really expect it to be. And nothing you've got is magical. What was the ingredients we needed to craft? Magnesium and gallium, which we don't have, I don't think. Storm heather. Yeah, we're missing those. No one else has any magnesium, have they? No. Okay, so let's get you to identify that, which will be just leather armor +1. Yep. Which means it won't be as good as... Actually, none of us can use it anyway, because the medium armor doesn't confer... our ability that allows us to wear medium armor doesn't let us wear that, because that's light armor. That should be a potion of giant strength or something. Yeah, giant strength. Hill. And then we'll identify that potion because it's just 10 minutes worth of our time. Potion of greater healing, which we already really knew. Let's give that to somebody else to carry so that you're not carrying all this junk. And let's... all these gems and all of this crafting stuff we'll just put over there. Now the scrolls, we can use that scroll. We can't... let me double check. No, we can't use that. I'll give that to you to carry. I can't... one of us can use that. We can't use that one. That's my spell book. That's just something that we're going to sell later, as is that. As is that. And that. No, I wanted to pull all of that. I want to do that. There we go. While we're here, we might as well do that and that and that. There we go. Yeah, can't equip it. Good, didn't think so. Okay, let's continue on.
Wait! Are those Sorax?
Who else?
We can surprise them.
Can't we sneak around?
From what I see, not a chance.
All right. Tread lightly. And we all attack at once.
I'm not sure I remember that, but that's okay. What is this? Goblin hair fungus. I can go to you. Is that everything in here? Looks like it. Okay, we'll come back out. We'll quick save. Now, ideally, let's Let's come all the way over the top here. Is there a... Good. So we got some bonus out of it. Yeah, do it. Shield yourself, even though you are doomed. Okay, Robot, get in there and hack that guy apart, please. No, I said get in there and hack that guy apart. It's not quite what I wanted you to do. Damn it! I don't have my mage armor up and running either. So let's get that. Okay. Your turn. You don't have your mage armor either, so I should probably cast that. Which of course is going to use the last of your spells for the first level spells anyway. You've got all of your spells available, so I actually feel like it's going to be better to take on this big guy. Let's just kill him in one go. Oh. Yeah, do an attack of opportunity. Okay, who's that? Willow. It's only going to do one at a time? Oh, that's terrible. What about that one? That can do all of them in one go. Sure. Killed both of them, and he's almost dead. Very good. Nobody desperately needs healing at the moment. So, might be worth using Sacred Flame on him. But he's saved. Damn it. Okay, Robar. Why did you have disadvantage? Unlit. Rightio. Damn. Your turn from up there. We can go all out. So how about 1 to him, 2 to him, and 1 to him. Dead, dead, dead. Beautiful. Yeah, we'll loot all of that. How much is that worth? Nothing. Let's drop it. Fine. Is that there? Was that all of the bodies? I guess it was. And there's that there that we can search. Oh, that's right. There's another body over there. More rations, which will be handy. Loot all of that. Let's light that guy up. Well, yeah. Actually, that's what I haven't tested yet. Yeah, that works. So, how about you light up? Cannot see that one. Any more? Okay, don't worry about it. Abort. Let's quick save. I will just drop this junk that I don't want. So these are not worth carrying. So let's drop that, that, and that. Quite frankly, they're almost not worth carrying. Yeah, thanks. It was a nice shot. It was a little bit of a chance splitting the damage with the magic missile, because there was no guarantee it was actually going to kill each one of them. But so let's do our long rest. Muted when I had my drink, because I don't want to be slurping. Come on, are we going to detect this trap or not? I don't want to walk into this trap. That's barely worth it. Let's chuck that over there. Actually, let's chuck that over there as well, just in case. And you can carry that. Actually, you can carry those daggers as well, I think. I don't need to be carrying them. Right, so you can come back over to there, and then over to here, and then everybody comes out here, and we're doing well. Okay, we need you to cast Mage Armor on yourself, and then you can cast Mage Armor on yourself. And then, why don't you can do that, and in fact, you can do that as well. There we go, so we've got a bit of light in the party. Quick save again, and then let's get this thing moving. So we're going to cheese this a little bit like we did last time. We know that we have to bring our party to about there. If we now get Robar to move forward, is that going... There we go, that started the battle. Beautiful. Last time we actually didn't really have to go and move back at all. So, where are all of these guys, I wonder? Let's just try and... Which one of these has the longest range? 12, 24. So, we can't hit him, we can't get any of them because we can't see them. I think I do want to come back around here, you know? So let's give that a try. Let's get everyone dashing back around here. That gives us plenty of room as they come down this way to attack. Where is he? Come on. Dash back to there. And your turn. Yeah, you can dash back to there. You can come back to there. You to come back. So I'm going to have Robar here in the middle. He can handle melee. These guys, everyone back here is going to cast cantrips, of course. And then we're going to move Beryl sort of over to here where she can move around this back area and heal people as needed. At least that's the theory anyway. End your turn. No one should get close enough to do anything to Beryl. Maybe a spine attack, but missed. That's fine. And you're going to dash back to there. Okay, so you can ready a cantrip attack. I think I'll get you to ready a cantrip attack as well. I'm not confident that we can really hit too well at this distance. So if we all just ready cantrip attacks at the moment and see what they do, means hopefully we can get them as they try and move closer. I really wish I could switch you to a missile weapon. I really do. But we can't see your inventory. So we're going to ready you for a melee attack. I mean, I could move Robar forward, but you don't split the party. It's rule number 1. Is that you do not split the party. So you're going to be ready for a cantrip attack as well. What's your chance? You've got 2 main spells. That's your longest range one. Cannot see the target. How does that work? What about that guy? He's unlit, so you got disadvantage. Who had... Well, you didn't. Take the shot. So that missed. I think we need to set up some dancing lights and light that place up a little bit. But as they get closer, we don't have a problem. We're going to be able to get them. Because we've got some light up in here. Actually, we don't have enough light up the front, really. But we killed one, so that's good. Whose turn it is? Yours. Why don't we put a dancing light right there? That's going to light him up very well. And that should mean then that you can cast without any disadvantage and do a crap ton of damage to him. Very nice. And so can you. Wait for the big guys to come closer before we use Magic Missile, I think. It doesn't matter if that guy is lit to use that spell, so... Good. Yeah, it's these big guys. Not that they've got... Actually, they're not that big. Beautiful. Critical miss. Robar. What do you mean dim light? That's crap. Look at all this light around here that we've got. Barrel, 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 barrel. Sacred Flame him, please. He's saved. What a nuisance. Okay. What have we got here? What's this guy? Which one? That's the 13. It's the 11. And that's another 13 back there. How about you try and hinder him, please? But you missed. Okay, let's move your dancing light back down to here. And then range attack with enemy nearby, so we'll use this one instead, which doesn't suffer from that. And he's dead. Very nice. I feel like it's worthwhile putting that out there just to help a little bit as well. So that does 1d8 and that does 1d8, but there's no save to negate on that. We can attack either of those guys. So that's the 13, that's the 11. Let's try the 11. Yeah, we missed. Okay. You can ready another melee attack. Damn it, you missed. Cannot see that target. Target is out of range. Target is out of range. That's the only one you can go for, so do it. Damn it, he saved. Okay. Time to not pussyfoot around anymore. You can only really attack that guy because that's the only one you can see. So do all four at him then. He's dead. No, he's not dead. How many? He's got one measly little hit point left. Not happy with that. Okay. How about we get you? I don't suppose you can... Oh, you can see him. Brilliant. What about that one? You can see him as well. Let's do one hit point against him. And do the other 3 against that guy. So that should kill both of them if we're lucky. No, it didn't kill him. Again, he's on 2 hit points. So, you can go him. So, 1. There we go. And we just got this guy who's hanging around here to worry about. And can you magic missile him? And there we go. When you're not worried about using your spells, spells like that can go very, very quickly. Battles like that, I mean, can go very, very quickly. And then we come up here. Excuse me. Let's stop maintaining those dancing lights. Who else is doing it? No one. I thought we had 2 dancing lights. There was another dancing light right there. Was there not? I guess there is not anymore. Let's come up to this one. We didn't even take any injuries in that battle. None of us took any injuries. That's amazing. We have a lot of food at the moment. We have more food than we can poke a stick at. Why did I not pick that up? I wanted to pick that up. I didn't want to pick up those, though. Okay, I'm trying to remember the way out of here. I think it's over this way. I'm also trying to remember if there's another battle in here. Because I've only done this once before. Is there something up there? Feels like there should have been. I think the exit's right there. Is there anything highlighted? There's a torch up there. I don't know how you're supposed to get to this stuff over here, except maybe using the jump. I think if you used a jump spell, you could jump over to there, and then you could push that back over there, and then you'd be able to get both of those. So technically, I can do that, because I do have a jump spell. Let's experiment with that. Who is it that has jump? I think it's you. Yes. So if you cast jump on yourself, can you then jump over to there? You can, which means you can then push this over, and everybody can get over to here. So then we can select that. And that gives us the oil of acuteness. And then what we might do is we might get you to jump over to there. No path to destination. You're telling me you can't get to that. Okay. I don't know what else you've got to do to get to that. Feels like it should be possible. Okay. Anyway, let's get the whole party together again and back over to here. Oh, that's right. This is the ancient library, isn't it? I might have wasted using that jump spell at the moment because I think there's a better time to use jump in the library to get some stuff. Although, no, I think... Oh, the jump's worn off. Damn it. Can anybody get over to there? Okay. Let's knock that down. Oh, how about you do that? Can you get over to there? Ooh, scroll of magic missile. Not going to say no to that. Can you come over? Why are you not? I don't understand. I can't. There we go. Let's use your last slot. And there we go. What's in there? Ooh, another big healing potion. Emperor's Eye. Craft Scroll of Bless. Craft Scroll of Mage Armor. Ooh, that's going to be nice. No, the jump spell only lasts for like a minute. Yeah. So that's the reason why I couldn't do more with it. So if we all come back over here now. So let's just have a look. You can carry that. You can carry that. I'll leave that magic missile with you. That's fine, and that's all good. So if we learn both of these, let's read that. We need 2 Abyss Moss and Angry Violet to create that. I don't think we have any Abyss Moss. We have plenty of Angry Violet. And the Scroll of Bless is no good because we can't cast Bless. 3 Angry Violet and Magnesium, though. Interesting. Oh, just hang a sec, guys. My mother is ringing. Let me just mute and that. Sorry about that. Okay, where were we? We should know what that potion is. Oil of Acuteness, that's an ingredient that we can use to enchant things, I believe. Let's just do the ritual to determine what is magical. And then we'll identify that, even though we know it's a potion of greater healing. I don't know why, once you've identified one of them, particularly with potions, like once you've identified one, you should be able to go, yep, that's the same as that one. Therefore, I don't need to do that every single time. Is there anything else here that we haven't identified yet that we need to know? Okay, you've got some heals. You've only got that. You've got nothing. And you've only got that. Let's maybe... No, I meant to do that at the very least, so that everyone's got something. But that's a pretty big heal by itself. So anyway, that's good. Another quick save, and no. Everybody, thank you.
We're safe. We still have to go back to Caer Kiflin.
The road isn't far.
I suppose we'll meet again in Caer Kiflin. Are you good to return by yourselves?
Aye.
Of course.
Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. It doesn't make sense to return by themselves. I mean, we're returning anyway. We really should all just be going together. And there's nowhere else that we can actually travel to at the moment, so... Yeah, let's just take a normal pace. We've got plenty of time. We've got lots of food to carry with us. We're going to pick up more food on the way. Oh, damn it, I keep forgetting. When I'm using this party of mages, I really should turn on the feature that allows you to... it brings up the thing after you rest when you're traveling overland, so that you can, if you want to, you can decide to change spells and stuff like that. But I keep forgetting to do it. I thought it was like basically last time when I was going to Caer, whatever that place was, we were just at Caer Lem. When I was on the way there, it was like I left Caer Keflin, I was on the way, and I went, I need to turn that on. And you can't turn it on until you start to travel. It's one of the little you can check advanced or whatever it is, and you can go in and turn it on. And I didn't do it, and I wish I had have, but anyway. All good. We haven't got levels yet. And we need to report to Karen. But I would really like to sell some stuff. Now, I'm going to be careful with what I sell, because... Let's just talk... Can we talk to her?
Hello, Annie.
You're back. How did it go?
Well, Captain Henrik is dead. I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, who's in charge then?
You might have to wait before going to Caer Lem, I'm afraid.
I see. Well, not your fault. Thanks for the heads up.
You're welcome.
See you later.
Well, thank you. I guess that's it for us.
Stay in the light, my friends.
Pretty sure if I talk again... No.
Hello, Annie. We wanted to talk about Caer Lem.
I'm all ears.
No one's there anymore.
Ah, you want to claim the place.
How does it work again?
We go there and scavenge everything you didn't take. Then you get a percentage.
We can't promise you it's safe.
It never is. Once we get there, we'll set up an outpost of our own. I'll check with the council first, but thanks anyway.
What do we do next?
Once we've done our work, I'll let you know. You'll just have to come by and collect your share.
Right, so when I sell stuff over here to Gorum, I want to be careful that I don't sell stuff that can be sold to the factions. I want to keep that.
Welcome to Gorum's Emporium.
Because if I keep that stuff, that's going to allow me to raise my raise my what do you call it? Anyway, my, why can I not think of the word? Anyway, who cares? So that is something that can go to the factions. That can go to the factions. We'll sell that. That can go to factions. That's my spell book, so we're not going to sell that. I don't need those clothes anymore. So we'll conclude all of that. We can't use that, so we're going to sell it. We can't use that. How much are we going to get for that? That's not bad. And you don't need that because you've got your armor. We can't use that. Now that's... Is that an ingredient? Doesn't say. So that stuff's ingredients. That we can sell. That we can sell. And those we can sell. So I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, ingredient, 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 ingredient. There we go. So conclude. So what I want to do is come back here to Blaze. Let's buy out, if we can. Yeah, we've got a fair bit of coin there. How much is that food worth? Nothing. So no sense even selling that. Let's get all of these potions. And let's get all of those. And I'm even tempted to get all of those. If I could afford it, I would consider getting half plate, but I can't. We don't need any more rations. We're great for rations. Is there anything else that she's got? It doesn't look like it. So let's buy all of that. And then leave. That can go there, as can that. Now let's pool all of our healing supplies. So you've got 2 lots of food there. We've got 2 lots of food there. You have not quite 2 lots, and you've got 1 and a bit. Let's put that. Yeah, okay. So your potion. Just going to pool everything. And then we're going to sort out what we're going to do with all of it. Very good. Okay, so what have we got? We've got 7 of those little ones, 6 of those, and 5 of those. Those do 1d8. That does 2d4 plus 2. And that does 4d4 plus 4. So I feel like everyone needs to have one of those. And maybe those of us without armor. Whoops. Oh, no, we don't have enough to do 2 of those. Okay. So then everyone can get one of these potions. Come on. There we go. And then there's sort of 2 more. So maybe the 2 of us will have 2 because we don't have armor on. And then these, let's just... No. Let's just split, say, a couple of those to you. Couple of those to you. And a couple of those to you. And I think we're all good. We'll just sort that. And sort that. And that. And that. Actually, how much is that sword worth? I really should just sell that sword. I was only using it as a bit of a joke, really. Let's chuck that over there. Sort that. Talk to you one last time.
Welcome to Gorim's Emporium.
And sell that. Conclude. Very good. Okay. We need to meet Karen, and he is in the bar, as per usual.
Oh, here you are. How was the mission?
Not paid enough.
Who is?
When can we hope for an audience?
It depends. Tomorrow, if you're lucky. Another party came back yesterday, and they still have to make their report. So maybe they'll see you both at once.
We have urgent news. The outpost of Kerlem has been attacked. Almost all the garrison was killed.
By all the gods! Meet me in the council chamber. I'll inform my superiors.
The Legacy Council is now in session. Captain Merrin has the floor.
Ladies and gentlemen, Your Royal Highness, my party and I have made a very worrying discovery in the Badlands, near the place we call Black Hill. We saw a group that we took to be scavengers. They attacked us right away, but we were able to fight them off. They were trying to get away with this.
What is it?
This box contains a gem. A ruby, it appears. We have determined that it has magical properties, and we believe the council should examine it.
So we will, Captain. But really, is that all? You called an emergency meeting of the council for a simple magical gem? Her Royal Highness has a busy schedule.
Please, Lord Danantar. In this chamber, I'm just a student of magic.
Here. Anyway, Captain, the council has a great deal of business.
They were Sorax, our attackers. Not scavengers, not bandits. Sorax.
Sorax?
Is this a joke? The Sor-Akath are no laughing matter, Lord Facek.
Oh, you know what I mean.
What do you mean, my lord?
How many times has the council heard tales of these so-called Sorax?
At least 20, I'd say.
More. 23.
Yes, more each year. It's becoming a fad. I'm sorry, Captain, but you are certain that you encountered Sorax?
If you doubt her word, you can trust ours. We fought Sorax ourselves.
What? And who might you be?
Some new recruits, my lord. They were sworn in quite recently.
New recruits, eh? They place too much stock in rumor, it seems.
They assure me that they saw Sorax as well.
Wait, do you realize how serious this is?
They attacked Kerlem.
They attacked the Kerlem outpost. The garrison suffered severe losses.
Kerlem? The outpost in the marches? What do you mean by heavy losses?
The Sorax took over Captain Henrik, and only 2 of them are still alive. They can testify too.
Do you have any material proof of their existence?
I beg your pardon?
Like what?
Well, a dead body, for example? Or even just a head?
If we go to Kerlem, will we find the bodies of these Sorax?
Probably not.
They took their dead with them when they retreated.
The bodies of their victims, too.
How very convenient. So you can offer us no proof of this adventurer's fable.
And what if proof were to be brought before the council?
What proof? How? If the Sorax take away their fallen, as they say, that's not our problem. Let them find a way.
These are new recruits, correct? Then let this be their new mission. Bring us the head of a Sorak for the whole council to see.
That would certainly be proof, Lord Fasek, would it not?
Oh, very well. Meanwhile, the council will examine the gem. If there is nothing else...
Dean ILF Fasek of the Tower of Knowledge calls for a recess. Does any member object? No? It is resolved then. The Legacy Council is now in recess.
That actually went better than I expected.
We had to stand by Merrin. We know she speaks the truth.
I'm sure she will appreciate your support. Anyway, some people might want to talk to you after this. Working for the council, you are expected to be neutral. But you have the right to have friends. So, feel free to talk to whoever you like, as long as your allegiance remains to the council as a whole.
You may rely on our honor.
No, I haven't looked into getting Skyrim running on Linux. I've thought about it, and reasonably recently, actually. I even, at one point, had it on my wish list on Steam. The problem is that with so many games coming out recently, it's like, do I really want to start getting into playing Skyrim? I don't know. I don't know. It's probably not so bad considering that, you know, there is talk around that the final release date of both this SOLASTA, and Baldur's Gate 3 could be anything up to a year away. So, I don't know. I definitely have thought about it. Sometimes I look at it and go, yeah, that could be a game I like, and then other times I look at it and go, I don't know if I really would enjoy playing that or not. So, yeah. Let's have a wander around. We need to talk over here with these guys.
Well, if it isn't our brave saviors.
Good day, Lieutenant.
I'm no longer a lieutenant. I resigned my commission. I work for my people now. I will never step foot in the Badlands again.
Yes. Well, you clearly weren't cut out for that posting.
I've made my peace. But you aren't here to check on my welfare, are you?
No, we seek information. Before the attack, where exactly did your scout venture?
You mean Daliat?
Right, Daliat. Where did he go before the Sorax attacked?
As far as I know, there's not a name for this place or road that leads there. But I can show you on a map. It's near the ruins of an ancient tower.
Thank you, Beryl. We appreciate the help.
What are you thanking me for? Sending you to your death?
So, we can travel to the ancient tower. That's nice. Let's see what this guy wants.
Clear skies, my friends.
Nothing. Okay. Can we interact with you?
There's life yet, adventurers.
A Reiki smile on you.
Lady of Life, a follower of the goddess.
We do require your services.
More potions of healing that I could buy. Can't buy quite all of those. I do have all of the money, so how many of those can I get? Yeah. We'll do that for now. I'll share them out before too long. I wonder who that is. I don't think I've ever explored over here before, so let's go and have a look. We can't talk to the person, they're just hanging out there. Okay. An angry bush. Oh, we get some more angry violet. Very nice. Right, let's just quick travel to here and see if there's anyone here who wants to talk. I don't think anyone really wants to talk to us much until we have finished the next mission of going to the ancient tower and bringing back the head.
I'm busy. Come back later.
Yeah. Let's have a look at that guy over there. It's a priest. Priestess, sorry.
The law provides, adventurers.
Law preserve us.
The owl watch over you, faithful one.
We do require your services.
Well, nothing. What does the Ring of All Worlds do? When wearing this ring, you know every language on SOLASTA. Right, okay. How useless does that sound? I'm sorry, it's probably not really all that useless, but it just does seem a little bit odd. Not really sure why I would want that. Oh, there's Robar. We need to talk to him. Where is that? Is that over here somewhere? Or is this him here? There he is, yes. Well, I think we needed to talk to him. I was pretty sure it said somewhere, so we talked to that. We do need to report to Callum. Oh no, not at the moment actually. We need to travel to the ancient tower.
Well, look who it is. I see you survived the council.
We did indeed.
Oh, looking for Sorax, are we?
Possibly.
You people are crazy.
This time we'll take them by surprise.
Right. Good luck with that.
Farewell, Robar.
Okay, that wasn't really anything useful. Let's have a look at this person. I don't think they're going to want to talk to us at the moment.
Good day to you, deputies.
Yeah, they don't want to talk to us. That's back to there. I think we've seen everybody. No, we didn't see this. Or did we? No, we didn't see that person. Chaplain.
Clear skies, adventurers. I am Chaplain Dallin Lark.
Hello. What do you do here?
I represent the Church of Einar, the god of valor and fidelity. We provide various services for those who need them.
And can pay for them.
Those who seek his healing are rarely poor.
Let's see what you've got.
We do require your services.
And we can't, well, apart from the fact we don't have any money, we don't have enough faction relation to be able to do anything with him either. Let's just have a look. Where were they? Here. So I think he is one of the interested factions for that one. You can see by the blue banner behind his head, and there's the blue banner there. He's not interested in that. He's not interested in that. And of course, that's our spellbook, so we're not going to give him that. Yeah, we've got to do this next mission before anyone's really going to take us seriously. So, let's come back down here. Is there anyone down here? Was there anyone down here we can talk to? There's those two, there's that, the guards there, and we've just got the unknown drunk and that guy in there. Actually, we're going to go there. So I think we'll rest in town for the night. Oh, can we afford that? Yeah, we can. I think we'll rest in town for the night and then head out. Let's come up here and talk to this guy. See if we can talk to him at all. We might not rest the night, actually. We've got plenty of...
Clear skies, adventurers. Clear skies, adventurers.
Yeah, okay. So what's the time? Yeah, it's mid-afternoon. Let's just head out. I think we have everything we need. We've got plenty of food. We've got a lot of healing now. So what have you got in the way of... You've got one of those. You've got two. You've got one. And I've got 8. So if I split one of those off, you now have 2. You've got 2, and you've got 2, 3, 3, and 3. And we've got 5 of those. You've got 2, you've got 2, and you've got 2. So you've got 3. You've got 3, and you've got 3, and I've got 2. Okay. That sounds pretty good. Let's do a full save, because we haven't done that in a while. Wandering Wizards. Yes. Let's see if we can go and find this. Get one of these guys' heads. Proceed, yes. So, possible Sorak base. So, we go to there. We go travel. And then this is what I'm talking about here, the travel settings. If we click on that, interrupt when a long rest has been completed and interrupt when an item has been crafted. That allows us to make sure that we pick... We can set our spells if we want to while we're traveling. I'm not expecting to need it very often, but we probably should have just camped in, slept in the town. I'm actually... Do you have a spell? No, you don't have a spell we can change out for jump, so that's okay. And you're all good. I still haven't tested out sleep properly from you, so I need to do that at some point. Let's just go close, and we're good. I mean, it's going to be a little bit annoying. Oh, we need to go resume as well. It's going to be a little bit annoying having to do that at the end of every day. A death squad. 2 unknowns, an unknown, and an unknown. Sorry about that. It's been a long week. And click or press to continue. So, at least we weren't surprised by this. We have skeletal archers. Where are all of these guys? So there's a skeleton there. Okay, so there's an archer there. Are there any of them over this way anywhere? Doesn't look like it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Sleep's not going to work against undead, so I'm not going to bother using that. Dancing lights we don't need. Colour spray I don't think is going to... Well, it might work against them. Sleep might work against them as well, actually. I don't think it says anything in the spell that says that they're immune to it, but... let's just fireball, and he cannot see the target. I can only see 2 of them at the moment. Let's take you out. Actually, I shouldn't be... Yeah, I shouldn't be doing it this way. By that I mean... there's not much chance that we're going to have multiple encounters today on the road. So when you've got an encounter like this on the road... Like, what's the saying? Just hit them hard. There's a saying, but I can't think of what it is, so I'm not going to bother. Yeah, so I shouldn't be pussyfooting around with, using cantrips when I can afford to use my full spells and just take these guys out quickly. Right, so magic missile. We cannot hit him at all yet.
You didn't get me.
So we need... Oh, damn it, they're surprised. Can you... Magic missile... You can't magic missile either of them. So then how about we move you, which is a little bit dangerous. But move you over to there. And then from there... You can magic missile him. Good. Give him everything you've got. It won't kill him, but we want to reduce his health as quickly as possible because he's the big bad guy at the moment. So a few more magic missiles like that should take him down pretty quickly. Let's get you up here as well. And we'll get you to finish off this easy guy. I mean, this is overkill, using all 4 against him.
I win again.
Oh, maybe not. That was probably just enough, actually. You need to move forward so that you can hit him. And then, once again, let's just give him everything we've got. And basically, if I move you forward, and you do the same thing... And we're done.
You lose.
And we got levels, which is great. And that's one of the advantages of turning on that feature where after you rest, you do stuff, because it means that while we're traveling, we'll be able to to get our level up. Otherwise, we'd have to wait, I think. I don't know for 100% sure, but I don't know that I would really want to take the chance. I'm not going to bother picking those up because they're just going to be junk. Nope, don't want any of that. Only want something that's worth a bit. Oh, yep, we'll take that. And what have we got over here? We'll take that. That's only worth 50. I mean, I'm saying only, but it also weighs 20. I'm going to leave it, quite frankly. I'm not too concerned about it. So, I need to do that. You're all good, you're all good. And actually, you don't need to be carrying that. There we go. Did we search that one? We did. That was the first one we did. Now we've got to go over here to leave. Yes, we want to leave the area. So we set camp. And there we go, let's level up. Level 3 wizard. So we get our first second level spells. The really annoying thing is I want to test out some of these spells, but frankly, there's only 2 spells that I should be taking for everybody here right now. And they are Scorching Ray and Flaming Sphere. I haven't even used Flaming Spear, but when I look at the details on it, I know that that's what I want. But I also feel like I want to test out some of the others. But it feels like a waste to not take those 2 spells, because they are spells that are on the war list that the Shock Arcanist uses at a higher level, so he gets extra damage or effects from them. Right? And then they're also, they're the best evocation damage spells, second level evocation spells that there are. I mean, they're the only 2, really, but they are, when you look at all of the spell, well, there's a third one. There's Acid Arrow. But I just don't particularly like Acid Arrow. Flaming Sphere is great because it's a movable sphere that you can just move around and do damage to anyone who's in that area. The only problem with it might be that it might be a little bit big in some cases, I guess. I'm almost tempted to take a Levitate. But I don't know. Like, the only thing I can think of to do with a Levitate spell, if I don't use it on myself, if I'm going to use it offensively, levitating something up as high as I can and then breaking my concentration so that they fall is the only thing I can think of to do with that spell. And I just don't know if that's going to really be good enough. Magic Weapon is not going to be much use for us, because why would we use it? Hold Person, great spell. When we get our next level and we've got extra spells to take, definitely would take that. Misty Step, I just don't feel like it's a bonus action, but you can't, like, all you can do is move 6 squares, 6 meters away, whatever it is. That's not much. And while, yes, you can use it as a bonus action, it just doesn't seem like it's that useful. Blindness, again, it feels like it should be a first level spell. It only lasts for a minute, they can use a Constitution save throw to negate it, and it only affects a single target. So it feels like it should be a first level spell. Blur, any creature that tries to attack you has disadvantage. That's it. Like, Blur used to be a little bit better than that in other variations of D&D. Darkness, I think, is probably a decent one to take as well. So, like, if I take these two, then next round it would be hold person. Even though it only does one person, it holds them for a minute. It's probably not as useful for us. Hold person is really good if you can hold a person and then you have someone standing right next to them to hit, because they automatically get a critical against them. It's still useful because it stops them from doing anything, but they can do a save each round to get past it, is the thing. They can't save against the acid. I might take the acid arrow rather than something else, and maybe I'm going to take the darkness, because we had that used against us, and it seemed pretty good. So if we have advantage, if we have spellcasters or something like that, or archers that are not going to come forward, a bit like the Sorax did in the first fight, where they would hang back and throw spines at us. Dropping a darkness on them then will force them to move forward. So, Kendra, again, invisibility is only a single target, and it's actually a little bit misleading. I almost want to take it so I can experiment and see whether with invisibility, because it says you cannot be seen without magic. Creature has advantage on attack. Attackers have disadvantage. So, traditionally, an invisibility spell gets broken when you attack. This doesn't say anything about that. And in fact, it says that you have an advantage when you attack. So whether it means that on that attack that you do, you have an advantage on that attack and then you're no longer invisible after that attack, I don't know. But I almost want to take it just to test that aspect of it out, to see whether that's how that works. Ray of Enfeeblement, yeah. Half damage on strength-based attacks. That's assuming they're going to be using strength-based attacks. Spider Climb is another one that it's an hour, so that's really good. And I mean, coming into the library, that is probably going to be a really interesting spell to have. So I might take that, but I don't know. I don't want to take another acid arrow, but there's no other good spells here, so I'm going to take a Scorching Ray along with that. So we'll play with the Spider Climb, see invisible and invisibility. Like, I know there are no invisible opponents in the early access content, so I don't see it worthwhile taking See Invisible. Ray of Enfeeblement, I just don't think it's worth. And Knock's another one that's a little bit weird, because it says you magically open locked doors, chests, and the like. There's a range of 12, and the duration is 8 hours, but the effect unlocks a target object. So I don't know if that grants you the ability to unlock anything for the next 8 hours, even from a distance, or whether the distance is how far away the person is that you're going to give the knock to. It's a little unclear whether you're giving this ability to a person or whether you're just clicking on a chest and unlocking it. And if that's the case, why does the duration last 8 hours? So that's also one that I really would like to experiment with a little bit, just to see how they've implemented it in this in Solasta, because it seems a little bit weird. So let's prepare our spells. That's good, and I don't need to change. I do need to change something here, because you don't have mage armor for some reason. You've learnt sleep, shield, magic missile, color spray, and burning hands. Let's get rid of the sleep, so you can take that. Burning hands, save for half damage. You still save for half there. And that also puts out fires. That's a dex save. And you do +1 die. Is that +1 damage die? And that one does that as well. So that's on the war list. That's on the war list. Fire damage, area of effect. That was a dex save. That's a con save. I really don't know which is the better spell to use, but I'm going to leave Burning Hands with you, so let's validate that. You, I think I will swap out your Burning Hands for Thunder Wave. You have Shield, you have that, you have Color Spray and Sleep. Okay, did we have Color Spray on you? We did. Okay, so validating that. So actually, no. What I want to do, I want to come back here. You can get rid of Color Spray and use Hideous Laughter instead. Validate that. Okay. Your spells. You've got all of those. You've got Mage Armor. Great. Color Spray, Burning Hands. Yep, I'm okay with that. And then your spells. You've got those two. Color Spray, Burning Hands. Okay. You can have Thunder Wave instead. Right. And between that, you've got Jump and Spider Climb as well. Okay, we're all good. Close that. Resume our travel. Dun, 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 dun. Going to change any of those spells, of course. Man, we're really moving quick today. Got lots of food, which is good. Resume. Okay, a couple of ghouls. Maybe try out some of these spells on them if we can. What did we have that we wanted to try out? I really do want to try. I mean, I haven't tried it yet, but I think the... Yeah, quick save, yeah. I don't know if I can do a quick save while I'm traveling. Now that I think about it. Okay. Let's see if this affects undead. Okay. It affected one of them. I don't know why it didn't do both. But it was... It feels like it was worth a try anyway. Okay, what have you got that we can test out? No. I know it's close range, but let's do an acid arrow. Yeah, that did respectable damage. Acidified. So he's going to keep taking acid damage until... So yeah, I can... That's not too bad. I mean, I know what that spell does. I've used it before in other games, but it's always interesting to see how some things are implemented in different games. Let's do... I mean, we'll finish this right now, because Scorching Ray against these guys should not be a problem. We're going to be using 2 rays against each of them. Okay, it killed one of them, but not the other. Really didn't do a lot of damage to him at all. What have you got? I want to try out the Flaming Sphere, but these guys are too close to us. What about... Ooh. What happens if I drop Sleep on top of us? Nothing. So the ghoul is probably immune to sleep. And it didn't affect any of us. So that was interesting. Just finish it with a Burning Hands. It might not finish it, actually. He didn't save, but he did take a good roasting. Like, that's a marshmallow ghoul right now. Let's do it again.
You should have yielded.
Quick save. G'day, TQ. No, not a fresh start. I started this one yesterday. I started a group of wizards the day before, which was the first sort of real fresh start. But I wanted to start again yesterday because I was wanting to test out some specific things about the Shock Arcanists. So this is a party of just Shock Arcanists. And yeah, we're testing that out. Basically just testing out some of the spells more than anything. Once I've got all of the spells tested to a degree, anyway, not all of the spells, but the ones that I think are actually useful, I then feel like I will have enough information to be able to do a decent build video on the Shock Arcanist. Excuse me. Okay. Explore the ruined tower.
What is this? These aren't Soracs. They seem human. What exactly are they doing? What's it look like they're doing? They're digging something up. A tower of magic, perhaps, owned by one of the masters of Manicaland's Arcaneum.
Who are these people? Scavengers? Hard to say. I see no tent or flag signifying their allegiance.
Well, there is one way to find out.
Perhaps we should sneak a little closer.
Or simply walk in and see how friendly they are.
The Dancing Light spell, yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's not the best thing since sliced bread, because it doesn't cast its light very far. And you almost have to put it like one square in front of them. Because if you put it like next to them, for example, it doesn't really light up their front, it lights up their side. But yeah, it definitely helps. If I can get the time to get that spell off and get it out there, it definitely helps. There's no doubt about it. It's just mean, it's a cantrip, so it's not a big deal, but I could be doing damage at the same time. And there are there are cantrips and spells that do not miss because it's dark, for example. If you can see them in any way at all, it works. So there's that sort of aspect. You know, you can pick a spell that's not going to be a problem.
Looks like there won't be any parley.
I can't remember what sort of combats we have in here, so I'm not going to go nuts with the really big spells, even though I want to try out Flaming Spear so much. Instead, we will... That's a worker over there who I cannot see. That's a worker over there who is out of range. That's the guy right there. Yeah, let's get him. It's only 2 damage, but that's alright. I'm not bothering to go and armor up my mages with mage armor either, because I don't really feel like it's all that necessary. So Shadow Dagger is one of those spells that I talked about that never misses, right? But they can save to negate the damage. So it doesn't matter. If this was in the dark, I can probably show us later, but if this was in the dark and that person is so far away that I couldn't see them properly in the dark, as long as I can see them, I don't get disadvantage using this spell against them. So that becomes a really good option, using spells like that. See, this guy saved against that, so he took no damage. So that's the thing you have to sort of trade off. There's either spells that never miss, but can sometimes be protected against, except for Magic Missile. Magic Missile is that one spell that never misses, and the only protection against Magic Missile is the shield spell. Well, there might be others, but it's traditionally its shield is the main one. Actually, no. Let's cast that one.
You should have fled.
So the reason I chose that spell rather than the other one is so I could have cast Chill Touch on him. What its special ability is that it stops you from healing. I know that none of these guys have healing abilities. They don't have spells or potions that will heal them. They're just going to charge in and die. Whereas the Frostbolt that I used, Ray of Frost, sorry, if it hits, it slows them down. It hinders them. It reduces their movement speed by 2. And so if it didn't kill him, that would have been a better option to slow him down so that he could not, because he was going to have to run around this way and come up here, and that would have potentially meant that he couldn't get all the way to us. So that's why I chose that. Oh man, that I could drop a flaming sphere down across those guys there, or I could, if you can create it and then move it in the same turn like you can with the dancing light, it would be interesting to drop it and then, you know, drop it on, say, this guy here, and then move it over to there and burn all of them at the same time. They're spreading out a little bit now, which isn't ideal. Let's move you to the edge. I feel like I want to do it. I feel like I want to see what this flaming sphere can do. So let's start it there. And then let's move it. It won't actually let me put it right on top of that guy by the looks of it. Can I... I click on him, will it move to him? Like, it won't actually let me drop it directly on top of him. I'm going to try and click it on that square, but see, it puts it next to him, not on top of him. He has taken damage from it, but... yeah. Okay, let's... why can I not... I thought I clicked that already. There we go. Yeah, sorry, TQ. Yeah, the light spell, the dancing lights does work for everybody. It's just like a normal light. So everybody gets the advantage of it when you light up the opponent, which is good. That's definitely a good thing about it. But because it doesn't cast a lot of light over a large area, if opponents get into melee range, you're better off having either a light spell on someone's equipment or, you know, a torch out or something like that, because that casts light over a longer area. There is something that you can do, St. Salvius. There is a feat, which I haven't played with, and I'm considering doing it for this playthrough if I get high enough level. There is a feat that can improve just your cantrips. And it's supposed to be that if they normally can save to ignore the damage, then I think your cantrips end up being stronger so that they can only save half the damage or something. Or they can't save the damage at all, but they can save any other effects it might have. So, for example, the Ray of Frost, and it's hindering, although there's no save against the Ray of Frost, but the Cold Touch one that stops them from healing, if they saved that, they would still take damage, but it wouldn't stop them from healing. So I haven't played with that yet, but I want to see how that one works. So I do want to try that out. Okay. Spider Climb's not much use right now. I mean, I could use a Scorching Ray and just take out most of these guys, I feel like. But for now, let's take out the ones up close with some cantrips, because we want to save our spells as much as possible. I was just doing the fire because I wanted to test it out. So the other thing I want to test with the flaming sphere
You'll get a nice scar.
I want to test with the flaming sphere if I can click on this flaming sphere to say move. Incoming attack. Yeah, sure. Cast that spell. I think they've actually. So first of all, I think they've implemented it wrong, is what I should say. So what that thing that just happened was, I got attacked, and I had the option to take a reaction and cast a shield spell to protect me so I didn't take any damage. Now, that, from what I've seen, that only seems to pop up when I'm actually going to get hit. It's not supposed to work that way. It's supposed to be you don't know that you're going to get hit. All you know is that someone has swung at you, and you can say, if you're talking tabletop gaming, oh, I want to use my reaction to cast shield, and whether they were going to hit you or not, you cast shield to protect yourself. And it's a gamble. Is it going to actually do anything? That's my understanding of how the shield spell is supposed to be used and implemented. I could be wrong, but that's my understanding of it. And it doesn't seem like it actually is implemented that way. What I want to try and do right now... That's that one. That's that guy. That's that guy. And that's you. And that's you. I want to see, if I click on that... No, it only zooms it in. So I actually have to click on the ground to move the flaming sphere. That killed that one. What about those two guys? It hasn't injured them at all. Seems very strange. We will cast another spell. Let's use a firebolt. We're getting disadvantage against all of these guys because they're so nearby. Yeah, take him because he's already damaged a little bit.
Damn.
Oh, great. That missed. Look. How much damage can I do with... No. It's not worth it. Let's take our chance. Let's just do it. So...
Death claims you.
And then you use the same one. Doesn't matter again which one. They're both there. They're both getting hurt by it. Well, they're both within range is what I meant. Thought I wasn't going to need to armor up my guys that need it, but I'm starting to feel like that was a teeny tiny little bit of a mistake. Yeah, let's try and kill him. Okay.
You lose.
It only seems to affect one person at a time. Is there anything in the description about it? The area hurts those who walk through it. I don't know. It only seems to affect one person. Even though there's two there, this worker should have had to save against damage as well. In fact, I would have thought they would have been the first one that would have had to save, because it seems like they're closer to it than that one, technically. So, anyway.
That I like.
Damn it, she saved. No, I clicked that. There we go.
You're not coming back. So, what do you think?
I see nothing to indicate they're reptilian, unless they have been transmogrified and are in disguise.
What's that symbol there?
The tattoo?
Looks like an A.
They all have it.
Perhaps it's a crude marker that indicates their allegiance. Well, there's no reason to assume it signifies something sinister.
Do you think it has anything to do with the Sorax?
Should we see what they're doing here?
Yes, but we should also keep an eye out for any stray Sorax.
If a Sorax shows up, we need to cut off its head.
Yes, we do. That's a loot container up there. Was there any other loot around here? I don't remember. No, everybody please. Not just you. Okay, so there's loot up there. There's loot here. Quick save. And we failed our lockpick. Actually, there is another way, St. Salvius, that you can improve so that spells are harder to resist as you go up in level. So they use a DC, what they call a DC roll. Can't think what it stands for. I'd have to look it up. It's not damage control. Anyway, it's a roll that you have to make. It's a difficulty check is what it is. That's what it stands for. Difficulty check, I think. And I believe if we actually look at our character here in the proficiencies, is it? No, where was it? There was somewhere in here that showed, I think it was when we leveled up actually. Oh no, it's here. So our spell save DC is 14. So as long as they can make a roll of 14 or higher in whatever attribute the spell specifies. So in this case, the Shadow Dagger, the it's a will save that they have to make. So they have to roll 14 or higher, and whatever will bonus they have, they can add to that. As we go up in levels, this value will get higher as well. So that will make that spell, that cantrip, harder to resist. I don't recall there being any feats that automatically make that harder as well, but there might be. I might have missed one when I was looking at them. But yes, I just remembered that. Come on. You just open this lock for me, I won't have to keep reloading all the time. There we go. Actually, let's just move around a little bit, because I think there was some, I mentioned in one of the other playthrough, or the last playthrough that I did here, that there was one time when we kept trying to do something. I can't remember whether it was open a chest or whether it was talk to someone and do some sort of interaction. We tried over and over and over again, and we were getting the same roll every single time. We were either rolling an 8 or a 4 on every single roll, which said to me that some rolls are actually predetermined. So what had happened is I had saved after the game had already predetermined what that value would be for that interaction. And so I had to do something else to sort of... So, like, for right now, I'm having trouble getting into that. My best option is to actually leave it, go away, and do something else. So I'm going to come over to here and look at this container over here and get my stuff out of it. Now, it's actually a little bit annoying when they build things like that in the game, where the roll has already happened and you don't really realize it. But I saw something in the last patch note for the update that was out yesterday or the day before, and it was talking about something about that, where they had changed it so that some of those roles weren't predetermined. So I felt that was interesting to see, because I don't understand why they would predetermine roles like that, and they can cause issues at times. Let's have a look at our crafting. Can we do any crafting yet? We cannot. We can't do a scroll of bless because we don't know the spell. We can't do a scroll, or you can't do a scroll of mage armor, but we also don't have the abyss moss. And we don't have the magnesium for that. Fine. That's all good. So let's come back now and we will quick save up there, and then we'll come back down here and we'll try this chest again and see if we have any more luck this time. Yep, got in. Oh, look, just loot it all. And then we'll put that short sword back because we don't need it. It's only, what, 10 gold. And that's another ingredient. That is an unidentified potion. That can go there. And I think you're carrying all of these things. So we'll put that over there. We might as well just give that to you to identify. And then we'll do it. So ritual, detect magic. We know it's magical, but we'll do that anyway. It only takes a little while. It's not a big deal. Let's just double check that there's nothing else that we don't know. Oh, it's still saying we don't know that bloody potion again. So annoying. Okay. Let's find out what that potion is. And it is Potion of Heroism. Okay. And then let's just do it so that we don't have to worry about this again. Let's identify that. Yeah, we already knew that, but thank you. The only reason I'm doing this, I'm going through and actually clicking on these potions, even though we know they're a potion of greater healing, is that it's not entirely clear to me. In other games that I've played, sometimes if you drink a potion that's unidentified, it has no effect, which is a silly mechanic, really, when you think about it. It's not like, you know, like, why do you have to know that it's a potion of healing for it to work? If it's a potion of healing, then drinking it should heal you. It shouldn't harm you. It's not the state of mind that, you know, oh, I think this is a potion of healing, but I'm not sure. I drink it and it does nothing. Or I drink it and it harms me. It's like, no, that doesn't make sense. But because I don't know definitively that the game doesn't do that in some way, that's why I've been going to the effort of actually checking and identifying the potions here. I mean, I'm pretty sure in the last playthrough I did with all rangers where we couldn't identify stuff, that we did end up drinking potions that weren't identified and they still worked. So I guess I probably have already proved that, but it's partly also the fact that I can identify things now, so I'm going to. More holy symbols. What are they? They're not worth a lot, but they also don't weigh much either. That's not worth it. That actually almost is worth it for the longbow. Yeah, we might take that actually. I might just chuck these over to you for the moment. There we go. Was there anything else over this way? Doesn't look like it. Where does that go? Nowhere? Let's go and have a look. I don't remember if there's anything up here or not, but if we have a look, we can be sure. The map doesn't scroll in that direction at all, and there's no little green exit area, so I guess we can't get away that way. That's not the way we came in, because we came in up here. We came in from over that way, so I guess next step is inside. Quick save. Did we want to do anything? Yeah, I think we do. Let's drink that. Oh, very nice. That helped. Oh, no, that one didn't. 1 point. There we go. And is it worth doing a short rest so that we can maybe recover a spell or two? How are you looking? You've used one first level spell. You've used one second level spell. Slot, I should say. You've used nothing. And you've used nothing. I think we're good. I don't think we need to worry. Let's head on in. What have we got down there? Can't see much at the moment. Let's head over this way. Come down there. Got a chest there. Some quick save. Don't want it. Yep, I want that though. And antitoxin. Have never needed it. Probably because the poison effects, if I have actually received any poison, it hasn't lasted very long. So I've never felt that I needed the antitoxin. Let's talk to this guy. No.
Please don't kill me.
What are you doing here?
I'm just a worker.
Are you tattooed with an A?
You don't understand.
Are you one of them?
One of what? I'm just trying to survive. I had no choice.
If we ask these sorts of questions, he dies. I don't know that I want to kill him, so let's just say get out of here.
Run! Run for your life!
God damn it. Keep doing that. So there's nothing there. Where are these so-called tracks? No, I said I meant to do cautious, not cast spell. Okay, there's the tracks. Frames aren't that great in here. I think it's that bloody god rays coming through the ceiling. Let's turn cautious off. What are you doing? All of us. Thank you. No, I want us to all stop being cautious. Thank you.
I don't like it either.
That was unexpected. This place is topsy-turvy. Something funny suddenly comes to mind. Can you keep it to yourself?
Might be good to remember what these blue currents can do.
Yeah, the only thing is that, and I said this in the first playthrough, sort of feels like we should be launched up in the air too as we jump through that. Even just a little bit. It should look like we jump a bit higher, because it obviously picks up anything that is... you know, it's obviously like an anti-gravity field, right? And so why does it not affect us, but it affects that? I'm just double checking that there's not... okay, that's that torch. Chest, short sword, empty basket, dagger, candle, leather, short bow, candle, morning star. Very good, that's everything. Yeah. Okay. Don't really need two lights, but it allows me to move them apart and ooh, the light came on by itself. Oh, that's right, we've got to do all of this now. I thought there was a fight before the library. No, that's right, it's after. You've got to go all the way through to get that. I mean, there is a fight in the middle, but yeah, we're going to go all the way through. I think we're very close to 3 hours. I think that I might leave this here. It's certainly going to take a little while to get through this library. I know it did last time. Just because it's such a convoluted way that you've got to run around to get, You got to go all the way around here and all the way around there and around there, and then you come back this way and you go through there and you come back this way and then you go over there. And, yeah. So I'm going to leave it here. Thank you, everybody who's joined me today for this. I'm happy with how this is going. I'm starting to learn how some of the spells work. I mean, I already knew some of them, but it's actually interesting to see the implementations of others. And Flaming Sphere actually is one of those spells that usually isn't implemented in games. It's usually just something that you use in tabletop. Probably because, you know, you get to move it around after you create it, a bit like the Dancing Lights. And that's not a common thing that's been around before. So I like this. I like the fact that that spell is included, because it's always a bit of an interesting idea, that spell, that, you know, you can just create the sphere and move it all around. And yeah, I've always liked that spell since I first saw it 20 odd, 30 odd years ago, whenever it was. Anyway, yes, we're progressing well, getting a good feel for how the Arcanist class works, getting all my ideas for how I'm going to say the best way to build one. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with more of this. So let me just do a save. Yep. And I will see you all later. Thanks a lot. Bye now.